Merab Dvalishvili is going to lay down a masterclass next weekend against Petr in the main event of UFC 322. Boys, I am so hyped for this fight, for this rematch, for a couple of reasons, man. For a couple of reasons. I used to be a Merab hater. Obviously, still doesn't have the most finishes, doesn't have the craziest style, but the activity, the champ mentality, the just running through everybody like easy work has been impressive. It's been impressive to say the least, and I think he's going to keep that trend up next weekend against Petr in Vegas. I think he's going to get it done. And not only do I think he's going to get it done, I think he's going to get it done by finish. Merab, man, he's dominant. He's impressive. He's going to put on a masterclass against Jan. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, you Jan Glazers, man. I like Petr. I think he's very good. One of the most skilled guys in the bantamweight division. Without a doubt. The guy's been skilled forever. And he's still only 32 years old. Like, you cannot deny that Petr deserves this win or this fight. He does deserve it, without a doubt. He's been on a 3-fight win streak. He got robbed against Sean O'Malley. He got robbed against Aljamain Sterling. And then he got 50-45 by Merab. So, he's had his ups and downs, but this is going to be a down, boys. This is going to be a down. If you're a Jan Glazer, if you're a Jan lover, just leave the video. Leave the video before I just ruin your hopes and dreams. But before we go ahead and get into it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop it down in the comments. Are you guys Team Merab or Team Jan next weekend? I'd love to hear what you guys got to say, but I don't really care because I think Merab's going to win this fight. I think he's going to dominate this fight. I think he's going to do what he does, be a fucking machine. He's going to be a machine next weekend, and he's going to just do what he does, man. Merab has been impressive. He's been absolutely impressive. I mean, I was fully sold on the Umar glaze, the Khabib Nurmagomedov glaze. Umar Nurmagomedov, he's going to take the belt from Merab. He's going to take the belt from Merab, I thought, full 100%, wholeheartedly. And then I'm there, sitting on my friend's couch at his house, and I've got units. Laid out on Umar, and I'm like, yo, we're cruising, free money, easy money. Umar Islam parlay, free money, guys, free money. I thought. But Merab goes out there, and he just emotes on Umar. He absolutely emotes on Umar nonstop. In the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th round, I predicted that fight to be 4-1 for Umar. I thought he was going to win by decision. I thought he was going to rock Merab. I thought he was going to really school Merab. But who rocked who? Merab rocked Umar. He rocked Umar. He dropped him. He just threw him to the ground. He ragdolled him in the 3, 4, 5 rounds, man. I mean, those are his rounds. That is what he does, man. That's what Merab does. He takes over in that 3rd, that 4th, that 5th round, and he's going to do that in this fight. I do believe Petr is going to have some success early. That first fight, people don't talk about it, man. People don't talk about it, but Petr he did have a broken hand. I believe he had a broken hand, or maybe it was a broken arm. Something was up. There was an injury in that first fight. Jan wasn't able to throw his right hand, which is his best. It's his best trick. It's his best tool in his bag, man. That's his favorite tool in the bag. He whips that thing out. He shoots the right hand, switch stances, comes over the top of the left. He's clean with it. Petr is very clean with it, and he just put a great performance up against a dangerous guy, Marcus McGee, an up-and-comer, and Marcus McGee made it look easy, and he's done it in his past 3 fights. He beat Song Yadong, really good win. He beat Figueiredo, who was on a win streak, really good win through 5 rounds, made him look easy, and then just made Marcus McGee look like he wasn't ready for the rankings yet. So Petr deserves this fight. If anybody has to say anything different, he deserves this fight, but the activity of Merab has given this the reason that this fight is in 2025, man. We've had Merab on his 4th title defense. This guy's on his 4th title defense of the year. He's about to break the record for the most title defenses in a calendar year. Insane level of GOAT status. Insane level of GOAT status. You can't deny Merab being a GOAT. He is the GOAT of the bantamweight division. I don't care what anybody says. If you think otherwise, let me know in the comments down below, but it doesn't make sense. Look at Merab's resume. Look at his last 6. Look at his last 6, 7 wins, man. It's very impressive. Aldo, Henry Cejudo, Sean O'Malley twice, Umar Nurmagomedov, Corey Sandhagen, he just made look easy. Petr twice. And I'm saying twice because he's going to beat him. He is going to beat him. I'm sorry. The odds reflect. Look at these odds. The odds reflect it for a reason, man. Minus 485 on Merab, and I think it's fair. I think it makes sense. I mean, you look at Merab, you look at his history, you look what he's done, man. And it's so impressive. It is so impressive. He's made championship level guys, former champs, look like they shouldn't have even ever touched the belt. You know, and he's not doing it by knocking them out. He's doing it by dominating them. He's doing it by masterclass. He's doing it by fucking masterclass. And he's gonna put on a masterclass against Petr Yan. I am 100% certain about it. I don't think there's any way that Petr Yan flukes this one. I don't think there's any way he gets this one out the bag. And I think if Petr Yan's gonna win this fight, he has to fluke a knockout over Merab. I don't think he beats him over 5 rounds. I don't think he subs Merab. You know, I don't think he's gonna whip out a guillotine on Merab. I think he has to fluke a knockout. And is he going to fluke a knockout over a guy who Sean O'Malley couldn't knock out? Umar couldn't knock out. Corey Sandhagen couldn't knock out. The only guy that's left from Rob is Eamon fucking Sahabi, boys. My God, it's Eamon Sahabi. You know I'm a Canadian casual. Eamon's gonna get there. He's gonna fluke a knockout over Merab. I'm just kidding, obviously, but Merab is running through everybody to the point where the UFC's like, yo, hold the phone, hold the fucking phone, slow down, buddy. All right, we don't got anybody else for you. We don't got anybody else for you. And the reason that I think Merab's gained so many fans is because this guy's fighting nonstop. He's every other month, man. He's every 2 months. He's out here. It feels like just yesterday we watched him destroy Corey Sandhagen in Vegas. He's back in Vegas. The main event. Like, this guy is nonstop. You know, he's 35 years old. He's fighting like he's 30. He's in his prime. Like, this is his prime years right now, man. So we are very grateful to have Merab as champ. If anybody disagrees, you're a troll. You're a troll. I don't care what you say. I used to think Merab, this guy's just he's just gonna lay and pray, but that has not been his style recently. He's been throwing hands with people. He almost knocked out Corey Sandhagen, submitted Sean O'Malley in the rematch, almost knocked out Umar Nurmagomedov. I mean, this guy's been throwing hands. Not only does he have the nastiest wrestling in the UFC, he's beaten the takedown. He's beaten the takedown record. He beat George St. Pierre's takedown record. He takes you down nonstop. He throws you to the ground. He'll whoop you up with his big right hand. His right hand's been so good recently. It's been working like fucking butter, all right? He's got it in his tool bag. The right hand, the step through, the calf kicks have been working. He's fidgeting around. He's nonstop movement. How is Petr Yan supposed to beat him? I don't think he will. I don't think there's any way that Petr Yan can fluke a knockout over Merab. He has to catch him. He has to catch him coming in with something, and maybe he could rock Merab. But Sean O'Malley didn't do it. Corey Sandhagen didn't do it. Umar didn't do it. Umar landed a flush right hand on Merab. Merab ate it. He hit it like nothing. All right. And I know Umar doesn't have crazy knockout power, but does Petr Yan? No, he doesn't. The Yan Glazer. Stop the cap, boys. Stop the cap, Yan Glazers, for a second. You guys know. Yan does not have knockout power. Okay, he had a little streak, TKO over Jose Aldo, very impressive. All right. He had that knockout over the California kid. Oh my God, the California kid. Uriah Faber, crazy knockout with the front kick. But how long ago was that? We're talking years now. We're talking years and years and years. This guy's been on a decision streak. And are you going to out-decision Merab over 5 rounds? You're not. You're not. If this was a 3-round fight, now we're looking. Now we're talking. Now we're like, okay, could Yan win 2 of 3 rounds? He could. He could win the first 2 rounds. He could. But 5 rounds? Guys, it's not happening. It's not happening. It's over. Pack your bags, buddy. You're done, Yan. Pack your fucking bags, bud. Not to mention, Merab lives in Vegas now. He trains with Aljo. He's up in Vegas. He's just doing his thing, man. He's running the streets of Vegas post-fight, the day after his fight, after he gets the belt. He's running the streets after beating Sean O'Malley by decision in Vegas. He's running the streets. He's doing laps. He doesn't give a shit. This guy's on his cardio nonstop. He's on his machine nonstop. And I think Merab's going to put on a masterclass. I think he's going to whoop up Petr Yan, and I actually think he's going to submit Petr Yan. Look, Petr Yan's never been finished before. There's a high chance we just see Merab get a 50-45 again, but I think it's going to be a close competitive fight until Merab starts to break away in that 3rd, 4th, 5th round, and the difference is Merab is trying to get finishing instincts. He's trying to look for a finish. He almost finished Corey Sandhagen in his last one. The time before that, he finished Sean O'Malley. He's trying to finish guys now. Now he's like, shit, I'm lapping the fucking division. Second fight with Sean, now second fight with Petr Yan. He's lapping the division. He's calling out Figueiredo, who's coming off a split decision win. A one fight win streak, split decision win. He's looking for people to try and beat him. There's nobody. The only other thing we can give him is Pantoja in a super fight, and he still wins that fight. He's too big. He's too physical. He'll beat Pantoja. There's a big size difference between the flyweights and the bantamweights. It's not happening. Who's going to beat Merab? I mean, fuck, Eamon Zahabi's about to get a title shot. Guys. He is going to beat Petr Yan. There's just no way Yan wins this fight. Like I said, the only way he can win is with a fluke knockout. He had that big right hand on Sean O'Malley, almost chinned him. He could land that shot on Petr Yan. He's very nice with the switch stance, overhand right. He's very clean with it. But when he does that, Merab's not going to be there to get eaten by that blow, man. He's not going to eat that shot. He's going to duck, shoot a double leg, and take down Petr Yan. He shot 40 takedowns against Petr Yan. 40. 4-0. Who does that? Who does that to Petr Yan? Oh my God, who does it? But this time he's going to finish Petr Yan. I think he's going to finish him either ground and pound TKO or by submission. Man, he's really good with the headlocks. He's going to hold Petr Yan's head. He's going to have that headlock. Anaconda. Darce is open. You know, the ninja choke that he used on Sean O'Malley open. Like, he's going to control Petr Yan. And I think he's going to break him in the third or fourth round and find a submission or a ground and pound TKO where Petr Yan's just stuck in a cradle maybe, or stuck in a just a position up against the fence where Merab's able to just tee off and emote on this guy. He's going to be fucking emoting. I mean, Merab has to be the most defeating guy to fight when he's emoting on you and he's pointing at you and he's going and he's doing this and then he's doing his little dance and stuff. I would be pissed. I would be fucking pissed to get emoted on by Merab and get chucked to the mat and just like get laughed at. Like, what is Yan going to do in this fight? I would love if we could see this go and be a very close fight, but I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I see a masterclass from Merab Dvalishvili, man. This guy is the bantamweight GOAT. He's the champ. I was happy he beat Sean O'Malley the first time, and fuck you guys. Fuck anybody who's on that Sean O'Malley and think Sean O'Malley's going to win in a trilogy. It's not happening. Your boy's done. Your boy's cooked. It's over. He doesn't want that trilogy, but I was happy to see Merab win that first fight, even though it wasn't the most entertaining. I was like, Merab's actually kind of sneaky good. He's kind of sneaky good, and I did pick Umar to beat him, but I picked Merab to beat everybody else since I've started watching Merab fights, which hasn't been that long. I watched the Cejudo fight. That was the first Merab fight I watched. I was not dialed on Merab Dvalishvili. I didn't think he had champ level abilities, to be honest. But now I look at Merab and I look at the rest of the division. I'm like, who's going to beat Merab? Who is going to beat Merab? Nobody. Nobody's going to beat Merab until retirement. He's one of those guys. You look at the champs right now, there's a few of them where you're like, are they going to ever lose in their career? It's interesting because Merab's close to being retired. I mean, I don't think he's going to stick around until he's 40. If he does, that would be crazy. But if you're going to beat Merab, you have to catch him at the tail end of his career when he's on the decline, when he's slower, his cardio's not as good. That's really the only way you're going to beat Merab. The only guy that really poses a threat to Merab is Umar, because he did win the first 2 rounds. And the third round was close. It was competitive, and Umar broke his hand. Same thing with Yan, right? He broke his hand in the first one. So now it's going to be interesting, is all I'm going to say. It's going to be interesting, but it's not going to be any different. I'm going to go with Merab Dvalishvili as a lock. I did it with Arman Tsarukyan last weekend against Dan Hooker. I was like, Arman's going to win. He's going to dominate. There's nothing Dan Hooker can do in this fight besides get taken down, smushed, either submitted or ground and pound TKO'd. And he got submitted, right? I think this is the same outcome. Same scenario here. We got Merab, a nasty grappler who's improved his striking and can now strike with guys, especially guys who aren't rangy snipers. Those are the guys that he struggles with, is rangy snipers, but he's been destroying them. Corey Sandhagen, Umar, Sean, he just destroyed 3 rangy strikers in a row who are dangerous with knockout power. Now he's fighting a guy who he's 50-45, who is shorter, who doesn't have a long reach, who has the shortest reach in the division, who has no finishing capabilities, and got taken down a million times by Merab and got shot 40 takedowns on him. Petr Yan's takedown defense is really good. Like, I'm not gonna hate on Petr Yan. His takedown defense is very good. His single leg takedown defense, even his double leg takedown defense, got a lot better. His scrambles, the way he just gets back to his feet, is kind of like JDM. He just pops right back up, right? But this is like JDM versus Islam. You know what I mean? This is the same kind of thing. This is like Arman versus Hooker last weekend. It's the same kind of thing. There's just no escape for Petr Yan in this fight. Merab's gonna be there for 25 minutes if it takes it. If it takes 25 minutes, he'll be there. He will be pushing the pace nonstop. The guys are the same height. They're the same build. And Merab's got the wrestling and the striking that he's improved heavily. He's been working with his team hard. You know, he's been training with the team in Vegas, training with Aljo, training with Nazim Sadikov, you know, training with all the guys out in Vegas. I just don't see a potential where Petr Yan comes in here and flukes a win over Merab Dvalishvili, man. It's not happening. It's not happening. So my official pick for this fight is going to be Merab by domination, by masterclass, by super masterclass. He's going to pull out all the tools out the bag, use all his signature moves, the emotes, the trolling, everything, and he's going to go on the mic and he's going to be like, guys, Who's next? I want Figueiredo. Ayman Zahabi. He's gonna start calling down people, but in the top 10. He's gonna start calling people from the top 15 to the top 10. Like, what is he gonna go for next? What is he gonna do next? He said he doesn't want to move up to 145. He said he doesn't want to really fight Pantoja, but that's kind of the only other things that there are. I mean, the guy's just dominated everybody besides Umar. We're gonna either see an Umar rematch or we're gonna see a Zahabi undeserved title shot, something crazy, because there's nothing else. Song Yadong undeserved title shot off a win over Cejudo. Like, what are we going to do with Merab? I don't know, but I think Merab is going to dominate and put a masterclass on Petr Yan. I think he's going to finish him by submission or by ground and pound TKO, just like I predicted Armin 2. It played out perfectly. I think this will be the same thing. Merab by finish is going to be a sneaky pick, because I think Petr Yan, even though he's never been finished before, he's going to be so worried about the takedowns. He's going to be so scared of the. You saw at the end of their last fight when he got 50-45, when Merab went up to him to shake his hand. Petr Yan flinched. He was like, "Oh shit, yo, not again, not another takedown, please." So I think Merab is going to have the aura, the momentum, just the confidence roaring going into this fight, where Petr Yan is like, "All right, I just need to defend 40 takedowns, bro." Defend another 40 takedowns, but this time you have to worry about the hands of Merab. He almost knocked out Corey Sandhagen, and I know we're saying almost, and it's like, he didn't actually knock him out, but he was so close to knocking out Corey Sandhagen. Merab throwing hands with Corey, blitzing into combinations. Like, we've never seen a Merab like that. His game is so heavy on the grappling that now his wrestling is so good that he can develop different parts of his game. His striking, his finishing capabilities. We're seeing different levels of Merab, and I think we're at the max peak. This is peak Merab right here. And Jan's got to get a rematch against peak championship Merab, who's on a massive, nasty win streak, breaking takedown records of Georges St. Pierre, just destroying everybody. I think he's going to destroy Petr Yan. I'm sorry, Jan. I'm sorry to you guys, Jan Glazers, man. I'm a fan of Jan, but he's just not beating Merab Dvalishvili, man. So give me Merab by masterclass next weekend. I think he's going to dominate Jan in 5 rounds. I don't think he's going to go 5 rounds. I think he's going to finish him. That is my final pick. I'm going with Merab by finish in the 3rd, 4th, 5th round. Those championship rounds are when Merab is going to take over that 4th and 5th. Actually, I think he's going to get a finish in the 4th or 5th round. Give me Merab by finish. He's going to be my final and my official pick for this main event. It's a great main event. I'm excited to see both these guys. I'm excited to see Jan get another chance, but I do think Merab is just too much. This is peak Merab. It's a difficult test for Jan. I don't think he's going to pass this one. So give me Merab, boys. Let me know in the comments down below, though, who you guys have in this main event. How do you think this fight's going to play out? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you.